Let's go back to the year 1971, when the United Kingdom officially adopted the decimal system, a massive shift from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. The 5 new pence coin was introduced as part of this new decimal coinage and was equivalent in value to the old shilling. The 5p coin from 1979 represents a transitional period in British coinage. It still carried the label new pence, a term used from 1968 until 1981 to distinguish the new decimal coins from the old pre-decimal currency. So, the 1979 5 new pence wasn't rare in its time, but today, collectors and history buffs seek it out as a relic of an era of economic transformation. The 1979 5p coin combines tradition with modernity. Let's break down the design. Features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin. This regal image, with Her Majesty wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, was used from 1968 to 1984 and is one of the most iconic royal portraits in UK coinage. Depicts a crowned thistle, the national flower of Scotland. This image, surrounded by the inscription New Pence and the denomination 5, reflects the unity of the UK and the importance of tradition. The edge of the coin is milled, giving it texture and grip. Diameter, 23.59 mm. Weight, 5.65 grams. Composition, copper nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel. In 1979, the Royal Mint produced over 186 million 5 new pence coins. That's a high mintage, making the coin common in circulation at the time. So, from a rarity standpoint, the standard 1979 5p isn't particularly rare. However, coins in exceptional condition, or those that were part of mint sets, are much more valuable to collectors today. So, how much is a 1979 UK 5 new pence coin worth today? Circulated condition. If your coin has been in use and shows signs of wear, it typically sells for about £0.10 to 25 pence GBP, or $0.15 to $0.30 USD, mostly for novelty or basic collecting. Coins that are shiny, scratch-free, and in brilliant uncirculated (BU) *** condition can fetch between £1 and £3 GBP depending on visual quality. If your coin came from a 1979 proof set, which includes a special polished finish, it can be worth £4 to £10 GBP, or more, particularly if still in original packaging. Though it's not a rare treasure, collectors value it for its classic design and as part of the full new pence decimal series from 1968 to 1981. Want to add a 1979 5 new pence to your collection, or maybe already have one? Here are some collector tips to keep in mind. Check the condition carefully. ***. Look for original mint luster and no scratches. Avoid cleaning your coin. ***. Polishing or chemical cleaning ruins numismatic value. Use proper storage. ***. Coin flips, capsules, or albums help prevent tarnish and scratches. Look for proof sets. ***. Coins from Royal Mint presentation sets are in top condition. Keep an eye out for errors. ***. Though rare, any misstrikes or odd features can raise the value significantly. The 1979 5 new pence may not make you rich, but it's a beautiful, nostalgic piece of British history. As one of the final years labeled new pence, it holds significance for collectors completing a full decimal collection. Its timeless design, linked to Queen Elizabeth II's early portrait, and accessibility make it a must-have for anyone interested in UK coinage from the 20th century. Well, it all depends on one thing. ***condition***. In today's video, we'll show you how to evaluate your coin's condition, understand coin grading, and spot the difference between common and collectible. In coin collecting, condition, or grade, is everything. Two coins from the exact same year can vary wildly in value based on how well they've been preserved. The 1979 UK 5 new pence coin is no exception. Although millions were minted, only a small percentage survive in uncirculated or mint state, which is where collector interest and value increase significantly. Let's walk through the basic coin grading scale and how it applies to the 1979 5p coin. Very worn. Lettering is faded, the Queen's portrait is nearly flat, and the reverse thistle is hard to make out. Heavily worn but major details still identifiable. Rim may be smooth. Moderate wear. Queen Elizabeth's profile is visible but lacks detail, and thistle design is flattened. Only trace wear on the highest details. Coin retains most original shine and no signs of circulation. Coin is bright, crisp, and shows full detail. Specially struck for collectors, mirror-like finish and exceptional detail. Only found in official Royal Mint sets. Now, if you're holding a 1979 5p coin, Here's how to assess its condition. Obverse details. Queen's portrait. Check the crown, hair strands, and facial lines. Are they sharp or flat? Reverse details. Thistle design. Inspect the crown and petals. Can you see the finer edges and depth of the image? Lettering and rim. Is the inscription New Pence bold and complete? Is the rim smooth or nicked? Asterisk. Luster and surface. Shiny, reflective coins are likely uncirculated. Dull, scratched coins show use. Damage. Check for corrosion, dents, cleaning marks or stains, all of which reduce grade. May reach £5 to £10 GBP depending on presentation and demand. If you've got a nice example of the 1979 5p coin, here's how to protect its condition. Store in a coin capsule or PVC-free flip handle only by the edges, or use gloves. Keep it in a cool, dry place. The 1979 5 New Pence coin is a common coin, but its condition can make it stand out in any collection. While it's not rare, finding a well-preserved example, especially one in mint or proof condition, can add value and pride to your coin set. So, next time you pull one from a jar or box, take a closer look. You might be holding more than you think. It may seem like just a tiny silver coin, but the 1979 UK 5 New Pence carries a big piece of Britain's monetary history. Today, we'll explore the story behind this coin, how it marked a major economic shift, and why it remains a collector favorite to this day. Before 1971, the United Kingdom used a complex currency system: pounds, shillings, and pence, a system that dated back centuries. 1 pound was made up of 20 shillings, and each shilling equaled 12 pence. That's 240 pence in 1 pound. While charming and historical, the system was confusing, especially for international trade and everyday calculations. The need for simplification and modernization led to Decimal Day, which took place on February 15, 1971. On this day, the UK officially adopted the decimal currency system. To ease the transition, the government introduced new decimal coins before Decimal Day. The 5 New Pence coin was first issued in 1968 and was designed to replace the pre-decimal shilling, maintaining the same size and value, just under a new name. The New Pence inscription helped distinguish these coins from the older system. This naming convention continued until 1981. The 1979 version we're focusing on today sits right in the middle of this transitional period. So, while the 5p coin was already familiar to the public, the 1979 version came during a time when most Britons had adjusted to decimal money, and the older coins were starting to phase out. The 1979 5 New Pence coin featured designs that balanced tradition and modernity. It carried the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by Arnold Machin. This depiction, with the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, was used from 1968 to 1984 and became a defining image of the monarch on coins. The reverse shows a crowned Scottish thistle, designed by Christopher Ironside, representing Scotland's national flower, a nod to the unity of the United Kingdom. The edge was milled, and the coin was made of copper-nickel, giving it durability and a shiny silver color. The year 1979 was a pivotal one in British history. It marked the beginning of the Thatcher era, with Margaret Thatcher becoming the UK's first female Prime Minister. Britain was undergoing significant political and economic change, and everyday currency like the 5 New Pence was part of this evolving national identity. With a mintage of over 186 million coins, the 1979 5p wasn't rare, but it was used by millions during a time of inflation, labor unrest, and transformation. By 1982, the inscription on British decimal coins changed from New Pence to simply Pence, as the population had fully adopted the new system. So, the 1979 5 New Pence belongs to the final few years that carried the New Pence label. This makes it historically significant, not rare, but meaningful. As part of the original decimal generation today, the 1979 5 New Pence coin is a popular item for beginner collectors, British coin enthusiasts, and those interested in the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. Its historical relevance, simple yet elegant design, and place in decimal history make it a collectible, even if it's not high in monetary value. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition are particularly desirable, and many collectors aim to build complete sets of all New Pence years, from 1968 to 1981. The 1979 UK 5 New Pence coin is more than small change. It's a piece of the story of modern Britain. From economic reform to national identity, this humble coin reflects a nation in transition. Thanks for joining us on this historical deep dive. Like, subscribe,